Hey guys, Ellen here. Sorry. Let's get this moving. Hello, Ellen here. Accidentally pressed start again as I was trying to work out my setup, but guess what? I'm all ready for you, well, pretty much anyway. So, welcome to all my replay viewers. Welcome to all my viewers on YouTube. My name is Ellen Woodbridge. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia, and today I am going to show you how to stamp the Lasting Lily stamp set. Now, this stamp set is available free in our celebration brochure at the moment, which is this baby here. Good morning, Miss Julie. So I have had, now this stamp set is called a Distinktive stamp set. So you get all this detail, afternoon, sorry, good evening, Christine, thank you for watching. So this Distinktive stamp set style is one-step stamping to get all this incredible detail. Now, this is in photopolymer. Hey, Philomena. And we also have Distinktive stamping in our needle and thread stamps, which are these stamps. And what else have I got up here? We have, so they're both photopolymer sets. And we also have Distinktive stamping in our Healing Hugs stamp set. But this stamp set is red rubber. But the same things I'm going to talk about, I'm just seeing, I think they are the three sets that I have that are Distinktive stamping. Sorry, just having a look. Yes. Good afternoon, Wendy. It is actually afternoon, just. That's why I was all confused. But good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. I am actually quoting one of my friends, Adele. She's a fellow crafter, but she's a scrapbooker. I forgot to check all the colours. I will have to pop out and check the colours because I did a bit of a shout out before I went live with this video and asked you guys for what colour combinations you wanted me to stamp these lilies in. Now I got pinks, purples, Daffodil Delight. Ooh, how exciting. I have not ordered that, but yes, the framelit set. Thanks, Margaret, and good and hello. Inside the back, yes, inside the back cover of the annual catalogue is the whole series of Distinktive stamps that are available in the annual catalogue. Just bear with me a second. I'm going to grab out the colour combinations. I lent my Blushing Bride to my dear friend. So my pinks that I've got out are Flirty Flamingo and Petal Pink. My purples, maybe I didn't grab them out. Did I grab them out and put them back? No, I only grabbed one. So my purples are Highland Heather and Gorgeous Grape, which goes so beautifully together. I've got out my Daffodil Delight, and I'm just going to check out the rest of the comments because I really wanted to come on because I do have a bit of a meeting at 1 o'clock. So I didn't want to get on here too late. An orange and a yellow. I'm going to grab these out because I'm probably going to do lots of stamping because there are two techniques I want to show you for inking up the stamps because a lot of people are getting very mixed results stamping these stamps. So, hey Gail, thank you for coming. Show three more. Highland Heather, Gorgeous Grape, Orange and Yellow, Daffodil Delight, Purple, Pink, Soft colours. Okay. An orange. What orange do we want? I have, can we class Grapefruit Grove as an orange? Hey Sherry, Grapefruit Grove, not thinking pumpkin pie. I might go Grapefruit Grove, that can go with the Daffodil Delight. Now, I did have a play over the weekend with these, and these were my results. Whilst I was just playing, this probably won't turn into anything unless I split them. And the reason, hey Jeanette, thanks for joining. The reason, I don't know. I've used Cajun Craze and Hello Honey. I'm just not a super huge fan. I may split it down the middle and use it on 2 separate cards. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. And then I was showing, I did a quick team video for my team, and I did this one, just a single one. So I may cut that out and add that to one of the stems. So what I'm going to do, I am going to clear a tad of space now that I've half cleaned up and then put stuff back on my desk, because that's just how I roll. I probably won't make a card in its entirety because I do just want to show you the stamping techniques, but I'm hoping to use these pieces to create some cards that I can share tomorrow, because I have a bit of a busy afternoon. So just bear with me while I spin around, and yes, I will try not to turn anything on. I liked the Cajun Craze too, Julie. I really, really did. Okay, now. Okay, sorry girls. Just let me flip around for a sec, just so I can cover it. Okay, let's see how we're going here and make some minor adjustments. You can see my gorgeous pads there. Have feeling that's gonna fall over. Hooray! We are around. Just move this up a tad. Oh dear. It's not really working for me today, girls. Okay, let's see how we are now. Great. Right, I will be back. Just bear with. Okay, my light is off. I have retrieved my water. I'm going to turn my video on my laptop. Hello Rose, thank you for joining. Right, now I can see. You're laying on the couch with the heat pack. Oh, that's not good, Jenny. I'm glad I can amuse you in the meantime. Actually, amusing may not be the right word. Hey Sandy. Oh, now, have I frozen? Because I cannot see myself on my thing. Hold on one second. Oh, I better show you the stamp set. There we go. I froze. Right, no, I just froze for me, apparently, but it's all good. I just refreshed my feed and I'm back. So, Lasting Lily. Now, I do already have my stamps mounted. These were the ones on my desk, and I think, oops, all good here. Thank you girls for that feedback. That's great to know. Now, I do have a couple of the sprig stamps hanging around that I just want to mount. Oh dear. Oh, sorry, I've got paper sitting on my cleaning chamois pads here, so that isn't helpful. I just need to find my other leaf, oh, my stem and my leaf, and I think I am good to go. Right. Oh, put these back where they belong. Who's been in my craft room not putting things away? Oh dear, I'm assuming Daisy is your dog. I used to have a dog that snored. Okay, right, all done, stamps ready. Now the tip is, I may give you a big clue here with this bone folder. So this specific bone folder sits away from my other bone folders and is not used in the scoring process at all. Thank you for sharing, Sandy. I appreciate that. Now what this is used for is to dry out, well, not to dry out, to make my ink pads drier by pushing the ink down to achieve a better image. Now I am going to cut a couple of pieces of paper here because I realized I don't have any scraps big enough. Now we are specifically working on our Whisper White paper here. Now the reason I have chosen Whisper White paper is because it is super duper smooth and it really is designed specifically to get fantastic stamping results. Where if I used our coloured cardstock or even the thick Whisper White, we would get good results, but I would not get the best results I can. Sorry, I put that in the wrong way and the cutting edge would not have done. Thank you, Christine. I do appreciate you sharing me out to the world. Well, the stamping world anyway. I don't know if the world's quite ready for me today. So I hope you've all had a lovely day so far. I had a bit of a lie-in this morning, which was nice. And I also went down to the shops and had a little celebration coffee with my husband, which was even nicer. So I'm just going to bring in my scrap here and we are going to start with Gorgeous Grape. Why? Because it's my favorite color. Okay, Gorgeous Grape ink pad here. I am going to do show you, just open my Gorgeous Grape, haven't played with it in a week, and I'm just going to ink this up. And I'm going to, you can see it's very splotchy on the stamp, and I'm going to ink this down. So you can see I don't have any definition except for up here. I can't see the little pollen stem, I don't know what it's called, the stamen, that's the word. I can't see the stamen in the middle of the lily. So I'm going to grab a baby wipe because I dare say I'll be going through a couple of these today. So just put my baby wipe up here. So basically my ink pad is too wet. Now I don't necessarily want to take my ink off the ink pad. What I'm going to do is just take my bone folder and push the ink into the bottom of the ink pad. Now this is the trick, and that way when I go back and store my ink pad, I think I might be able to show you really well how this looks on my Hello Honey, because you'll be able to see there's a lighter area in the middle. And all you have to wipe off your bone folder and you're ready to rock for your next colour. Oh no, the Mango Melody it is. So you can see here where I have really pushed it down. So you can see it's dark around the outside and lighter in the middle. Hello, Miss Karen. You are on a roll finding me live at the moment. So we're just playing with the Lasting Lily and the Distinctive stamps, and my ink pad needed a bit of attention to get a good image. Now you can see already I haven't got as much ink pooling on this, so we can see the difference right there. So what I'm going to do is give this a nice ink up, and we're going to go straight on to the card. Now I am going to leave it there for a few seconds just for the ink to absorb into the paper. That's how you get a lovely saturated image. And you can see there, I can see all the details. So it's the difference between pushing the ink into the ink pad and not. Now, not all your ink pads are going to be like this, but mine are. So I'll bring this up nice and close so you can see the detail. It is beautiful, Julie. You just have to know how to do it. Now, the reason I have sacrificed a bone folder is, oh, sorry, I'll bring this down, is because there are no sharp edges on the bone folder, so I'm not going to ruin the foam on my ink pad. I used to have, here it is, I couldn't find it the other day. I do have one of my kids' old baby spoons that I have used for the same purpose, but I have nicked the foam on these ink pads just with the ends here. It's a spoony forky thing. Yes, but okay, so I have heard people massaging their ink pads with that. What I find with this, because you have a fine edge, you can really, now I am going to switch colors here just to a lighter color. Put this out of the way, bring in the Highland Heather. Oh, and because I washed my hair today, I'm molting a tad. So, I just find so rather than using the back of the spoon doesn't necessarily give the pressure, where this really pushes. Now you should be able to see the color difference. This really pushes the ink out of the way, where, and I will show you in a lighter color, if I use the back of that forky spoony bit, it would push it pushes it in a different way. This way I'm sort of raking the ink out of the way, and I think that's where the difference is, if that makes sense. Yeah. So my upline has spoken about when she gets her ink pad, she massages it, but she massages it for a long time. And I'm sitting here thinking, I don't have time for that. I don't have time to make that commitment to doing all of my 50 to 54 ink pads that I own. I just don't have that, and if I have to do it regularly, so I just wanted something. Now, always trying a scrap piece so you're happy, which I am. Now this one sort of nestles in quite nicely. And I think I'm going to put another one on the other side. 53, thank you, Wendy. I knew I was a couple out. I'm there going 50, 50, 50 what? Okay. So that one I can add stems to and add a sentiment and make a lovely card. I find, and I don't know whether it's my stamp, I can't see the stamen as well in the little one. Now I have tried many different colours. I think the Hello Honey was the worst. Oh no, it's not Hello Honey, it's Mango Melody. I keep on calling it that because that's what it reminds me of. So, but I do get lovely detail out of the larger one. So that is using our purples. Now, one of my team members did give me a lovely tip. Now, she uses, so rather than using a bone folder to push the ink, she uses our foam, let me get the right word, our sponge brayers. So with the next, I think I'll use that with the Grapefruit Grove. Now, put these over here. I love Mango Melody too. It is just the perfect orangey yellow. It fits with all the color families. Let's make sure these are nice and clean now that I'm going into some lighter colors. And just, even though I know they're clean, I still stamp this off. And of course I have ink on my hands, because what would a stamping session be without ink on Ellen's hands? Right, Mango Melody. On this one, I used Garden Green and Old Olive, but I really wish I didn't use the Old Olive. I used to love Old Olive once upon a time because I did celebrate my 8 years with Stampin' Up! 5 days ago. Scary that I have my 8-year anniversary, so I'm now in my 9th year as a demonstrator, which is a bit exciting. Okay, so our sponge brayers. Now, if anyone wants to buy any of these items, I probably should have said this earlier, you can purchase them from my store. Yes, I'm really happy with the Garden Green, just not with that. That's why I really don't like what I did, but as I said, I was playing. So our sponge brayers come with 2 handles and 4 sponges. So, that may be a bit of an issue, but we'll find out. So they just have a plastic stem inside them, so you can change them over. So I basically, these are dry and they won't transfer any ink because I do give them a good roll out to get any excess ink off. And these just go like that. I squish it back out. Hello, Miss Thea. Hello, Miss Nicole. Miss Thea, this is Miss Thea. Did you get my text message? Because you never replied, and I have a very important job for you. So inking up this sponge brayer, we just go in one singular direction. Now I think I am actually going to put this on the one, oh sorry, I didn't get it. And then I'm going to roll it on here. Now I haven't tried this is my first time. Oh, that's very light. Okay, I want to load this up with a bit more ink. Let's see how we go. I'm not sure about this one. Maybe it may work better with those darker colors like the Mango Melody. I'm not feeling it. I'm gonna give this a go like this. Just gonna roll out the ink on this, and I will bring down my Mango Melody because it's a bit of a stronger color just after I've tried this color combo. How are you this morning, Miss Thea and Miss Nicole and everyone else? Okay, now bone folder, and no, no, please do. Please do, Jenny. I will not take it the wrong way. I understand the need for sleep. Good luck with your operation. I do hope it goes well, and pop in and tell us how you go. So I have squished that down, and I am going to give this a try. Who are you going to get a cut with? Sorry, having a previous conversation on here. Yay! Oh, exciting. Thea's going to see my hairdresser. Now, what I actually want to do here, want to put this on a different orientation. Oh, I do love that. And just pop a couple, even pressure, Ellen, even pressure. There we go. And one off the edge. Great. Now, let me see. This one's going to be too big. So, okay. If they are brave enough, wow. I do hope you get it sorted, because sounds though you're in a fair bit of pain, but go rest and please look after yourself. Okay, Mango Melody. Let's give this a try. Now this is all just experimenting. This is what I wanted to come in and experiment with you and show you how this all works. I seem to have got, because the Mango Melody is a bit more saturated. So you get a different texture because of the foam. Actually, you get a bit more dotty texture, which I noticed on my team members' samples. Let's, what I'm going to do here though, I am not going to pop this. I'm going to do this on a scrap piece because I do really want to use Daffodil Delight. I can't say I'm a huge fan of that actually. When I compare the crispness of the image, I get a much crispy image actually squishing down the ink. Okay, so you should be able to see here the difference in the crispness of the images. There you go. Whilst the sponge brayer is an option, for me personally, not my preferred option. Right. Now, to clean them, just like I did before, you just want to roll this out until you get no ink. This is why I always have, these are my leftover mats from class, and I always have them set and ready for me to destroy when I do my stamping. Well, we don't sell the rubber brayer, Margaret, and I do feel that the rubber brayer would actually put down too much ink. Sponge daubers, yeah, you can wash them too. I ain't got time for that, Nicole. I'm a busy girl. Yeah, look, I wanted to try it because my team member did share it, but I'd prefer to share with you my tried and true method that I have been using ever since we got the Distinktive stamps, which is using my bone folder. But yes, there are many other ways you can do it, just not my preferred way. Okay, so what I am going to do here, I'm going to close this one because I don't want to use Mango Melody because no one suggested it. Just clean up my ink pad here a bit. Yes, oh, no, it's not. This is how I get ink everywhere, by not cleaning up. Yeah, washing them is also an option, and they're so inexpensive. Buying a new set is really good. Okay, now where is my Daffodil Delight? Okay, my Daffodil Delight is here. Now you can really see the difference between squishing and not squishing. So I already know this is going to be way too wet. So just pushing this ink down into the ink pad. You can see I get a nice smooth result as well. Wipe this off. Now, yes, I do stain this bone folder, but I'm not worried because this is one of the gazillion bone folders that I own. Okay, so let's see what this color combination looks like. That's stamping beautifully. Now what I'm going to do here, because I made a boo-boo, I am going to purposely overlap these two. Oh, I did it again. I can line it back up, can't I, girls? Ta-da! All fixed. When does that ever happen? Like, seriously. And I'm getting my hand. Yes, I did just lick ink off my finger. I might have to choose a third colour, girls. Can you please give me a third colour of flowers to add to this colour combo? Because I have quite a lot of room that I think I can very easily do a third colour. Thank you, Julie. I'm really happy. Actually, I like this quite a lot. Just adding a hint on the edge just because I'm going off both edges. Colours. Pink. I am going to do pink in a sec. Pink. Do I go a Calypso Coral? Mint macaron in this. I could do a mint macaron stem. I'll clean this off. Pink, mint macaron. Maybe thinking a Calypso Coral for a bit of contrast. But I do like the mint macaron for the stems. Okay. Because a Calypso Coral is a pinky orange. Yeah, okay. And you can see when you put them together, they do look quite nice, bone folder. But I like the mint macaron for the stem, definitely. And I'm actually thinking of using some of the Butterfly Gala gingham paper for some accents, because these may not stay this size because I've got the Daffodil Delight and I've got the Gorgeous Grape from the other card. That will go perfectly with that paper. Now, did I clean this? Actually, it doesn't matter if I clean this or not, because I was using the yellow and I'm going into quite a dark, much darker colour. So stamp this on my scrap piece to make sure I'm getting a nice crisp image, which I am. That's really good. I'm expecting, so I placed an order. When was the 31st, girls? I'm expecting a delivery tomorrow. Just of some bits and bobs, nothing too special, mainly cardstock and stuff like that. I needed a bit of a replenish. I'm actually liking, even though I've had to double stamp a couple of these, they are coming out really nice. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Clean this off. Thursday. Yeah, I ordered on Thursday. But it might have been Thursday after hours. Yep, thank you, girls. I have no concept of dates at the moment, even though the kids have gone back to school. No concept at all. Okay. So, does this one work? Ooh, that goes nicely. Okay. Mint macaron. Thank you, Miss Wendy, for that. Happy birthday to you for last Thursday. Right, now I am going to do a check of this. No, not going to work. So really, my main tip is dry ink pads or drier ink pads. I use my bone folder because I found that most effective and time effective for me. And I'm only adding something that's in my stash. Okay. And as you can see, it is very quick to do these. That was a bit bold of me, going straight onto the card. Sorry if I'm getting my head in here. Now, I really don't mind that, one day, maybe, I always find the ink comes up very, very quickly back to the top, which isn't a bad thing, it just is. So Ellen must not get ink on the top to ruin these. You saw me do that. Now, if only these are, that one's way too big. I may bring in the other leaf here and there just to add some interest, just because it's all looking incredibly repetitive because the leaf is in the same spot for all of them. Yeah, and do you want to know why? Have you ever seen a video of them inking the ink pads in Riverton? No, in Kanab. What they actually do, they have a huge mix master and they put all the pieces of foam with the ink. Now, I'm just going to second stamp that with all the ink, and they just mix it around in a mix master. So there is a bit of room for some to be more and less juicy. Okay. I like that, even though I did miss stamp a couple of them. Handmade handmade, not Hallmark. I really don't know how I haven't cracked one of these blocks, you know. I really don't understand it. Okay, because I'm not going to use this one for the moment. I'm going to pop this one on my laptop so I don't lose it on my desk. Yeah, there are a couple of videos showing how they are done. But as I said, you can use this technique even if they're just a bit too wet. You don't actually... The way I drop blocks, Julie, it really doesn't surprise me that I haven't. But they are so thick. I have very I have very well-loved blocks, we could say. Okay, because this leaf has two ends. Yes, I was saying, Siri. Thank you so much for listening. We've got two different ends we can use just to add a touch of interest in between. I'm not going to put it on everyone, but I am going to put it on some. That's exactly right. I was more commenting on my clumsiness, not the quality. Just me being me. I'm sure Wendy's seen me stack at a time or two at our events. I always like to create some kind of excitement. So what do we think of that? Just got ink on my hand. I'm really happy with that. This is my first time, and some of these cards are going to be in an upcoming class as well. Exactly. I will happily attest to that. Okay. So now I'm going to close all these ink pads. I'm going to pop this to the side. Show Nicole my knack with closing the ink pads. She was very impressed. Yeah, it will. It will be great. I don't even know if it needs a sentiment. It'll be interesting to see how it comes out. As I say, I don't quite know what I'm going to do with them yet, but it will be interesting. Come on, Mint Macaron, please play nice. Oh, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one, Julie. Oh, look, guys, seriously. Oh, Mint Macaron is being extra stubborn today. My biggest blocks, which like these big mamas, this has like a shadow in it. That's the worst I've done. Yeah, totally the ink pad's fault. Absolutely. It's not the fact that I haven't used it much fault at all. I think the other ones I have been using quite a bit. Okay. Now, before I go on, because I can already see a finger mark. Howdy, Penny. No, you're not too late. I've still got another sample to show, and then I will have to go because I have a meeting at 1 that I need to get to. I'm just playing with some samples, getting ink off my hand currently. Okay. So the next two colours we're going to play with, Petal Pink and Flirty Flamingo. Dun, dun. Yeah, I can play with that smudge. No, that's my competition, Penny. I work for an independent optometrist. Do some reception work for them. Okay, so Sorry, here just had a message pop up. Okay. Oh, this petal pink isn't used much either. There we go. Right. Everything is clean. What do I want to do? Do you know what? I may just want to split this in half and do like two feature ones. Let's see how inky my Flirty Flamingo is. Yeah, my Flirty Flamingo, oh, that's actually, not too bad. Yeah, that's bad enough. Bad enough that the bone folder is coming out. So just squish that ink deeper into the ink pad. Some people do like to stamp them off onto the paper. I'd prefer not to. I don't want to lose the ink out of the ink pad forever. I just don't want it to use, yes, it is so humid, Julie. I just don't want to use it for this project. So I'm just pushing it a little deeper. So what green do you think will go nicely with these two colours for my stems? That Flirty Flamingo is gorgeous. Give this a clean. Now, if you notice, when I first give this a clean, I just stamp it down, and that stops the ink spreading, and then I give it a swipe. That's also another team member who gave me that that tip, which was great. Yeah, my petal pink's a bit splotchy too. Surprise, surprise. Granny apple green. Ooh, that'll look really nice with the Flirty Flamingo. Think that might be a bit bright for the petal pink. Might grab out some Pear Pizzazz. Actually, soft sea foam with the petal pink would look really nice. It's a colour I don't use enough, soft sea foam. Okay. Pretty. I love the peachiness of that pink. It's not something we've never had in any of our pinks before, anything quite that peachy. That is all clean. Okay. Swap out my stems. You have never used soft sea foam, right? You need to use soft sea foam. That is my challenge for you, Miss Julie. And I'm going to use soft sea foam first because it is the lighter of the two colours. See how this inks. Now, because I know I'm getting good results from just pushing that ink down, I think it's just now habit. And I'm just going to smoosh that ink down into the ink pad, do a bit of a wipe, and off we go. Soft sea foam is such a beautiful green, girls. Sorry for my head in the way. Okay, oh, that's beautiful and soft. And I will take Wendy's suggestion of Granny Apple Green for the other one. I just love the single lilies. Nope. There we go. Did not want to play. I love that color combination, the three colors together. Okay, rightio. So this will be the last little bit I do. I will trim these apart and then you can see them individually. Give this a stamp. Perfect. Okay. Lovely. Nice color choice. I will need to put a rhinestone or something where I have a finger smudge. But that's what embellishing is all about. So I hope the tip of me using a bone folder to squish your ink into the ink pad so you get great stamping results with your Distinktive stamp sets has been helpful. If you loved any of the color combinations, please use them and tag me so I can see when you share your project how you've worked the color combinations. Okay, I have ink somewhere on my hands. That's okay, Margaret, that's what I'm here for. It is my job. It is my job. And if I wasn't talking to you girls, as I shared last night in a post, I'd be having a staff meeting with myself. Yes, the Granny Apple Green is great. I did have to think about the GAG. I'm there going, gag? What gag? I'm not being funny. Not intentionally anyway. Okay, I'm going to split these apart. Helps if I sit it straight. Okay, so I may just trim them down a tad. So I'll show you all the beautiful results that we got. Put this stamping piece out of the way. I'm missing a piece. Oh, no, it's because it's under an ink pad. Oh, I didn't add stems to this piece, but that's okay. So we have Highland Heather Gorgeous Grape. We have Calypso Coral Daffodil Delight and Grapefruit Grove. Yes. And then we have our two pink ladies. We have Petal Pink, oh, and I use Mint Macaron. Petal Pink, Granny Apple Green, Soft Seafoam, oh, Flirty Flamingo rather, Granny Apple Green, Petal Pink and Soft Seafoam. So I hope you've enjoyed my extended tips and tricks today, and I hope to be back a little later in the week and have a lovely time. Please, if you try stamping with these using my tip or use any of the color combos that I have used today, please tag me so I can see your projects, which I love seeing. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.